Hello, and welcome to Wasting All the Time Level 3. I am your host, The Voice, and joining me for this episode are my cohorts, Jess.
Hello, welcome everybody.
Cody.
It's me, Cody, from your ear holes.
And Dave.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
I say that like Mr. Ed.
There's a really good reason. Wait to the end of the episode to find out.
Nay.
Anyway, we're going to begin this episode with a segment called Style It.
Style it. Here we go. Art. What you want to know? Jess is gonna shape our minds like Play-Doh. A to the R to the final T. Art's been around since the dawn of humanity. Marble, oils, whatever the medium. Jess is gonna shout it from on top the proscenium. Grab your notebook and make a note. Cause Jess is the best. Jess is the GOAT. Style it.
All right, what I'm going to talk about right now is something that I'm pretty sure that we've talked about before, and that's the idea of using references and tracing. Okay, now there's a big difference between using a reference and tracing. When you're tracing, a lot of times you're doing that because you're trying to improve your skills. You're trying to build those motor connectivity highway bylines in your head on how you draw this thing so it looks like the thing that you wanted to draw in the first place. And tracing is a great method to do that. A bunch of people actually trace. This is a fact. Like people in the industry trace, fine artists trace. That a lot of people do. Like, here's the thing: they'll use like royalty-free images if they're doing that. And usually, when they're tracing, they're not just tracing it and then putting it up to the world. That is one step in a very long, complicated process. That's different from using a reference image. Reference images, you're looking at it and you're drawing it. You're looking at it and you're drawing it, right? It's kind of like, or if like you do a photo bash, you put everything together, get an idea, and then you draw it. Maybe you trace in part of that photo bash, but you're not going to trace everything. You're not going to bash everything. All depends what type of the area of what industry you're in. But here's the thing. Here's the big frickin' thing. Do not, under any freaking circumstances, trace somebody else's artwork and then go and sell it. Okay? People are gonna find out. And how about this? Don't put it on Twitter as a mass apology where you're including your ex-girlfriend, who is basically the person who got you to admit it, because it was about to drop that you were not a very good guy and a mega creep to her on top of it. Please don't try to obscure that with the fact that you did one shitty thing over your other shittier thing. Just don't be a shitty person. Just fucking Is the music stopped? The music stopped, didn't it?
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking shitty person. Just don't fucking do it. Just don't. I hate artists.
I just really wish Jess would, pull more from her personal experiences and passion with these things.
Yeah, it just feels so by road. And hey, man, can you? I need you to loan me $150 again.
Again?
Yeah,
What's
man? Don't give me
okay.
bullshit about it either. All right. Either you got it and you're gonna give it, or you're not. Okay. Don't give me grief about the past.
Can I give you grief about the future? As in, when am I getting my money back?
No, if it's gonna be a hassle, I don't even want to do it.
All right, then. We don't have to do it. That's fine.
No, come on, man. I'm hurting.
I appreciate your understanding. What do you need this one for? This particular loan? This next one? It's certainly not going to be the last.
I was cruising down TikTok, like I do.
Like you do.
And I saw this dude had a hovercraft, like a radio-controlled hovercraft. And he was like driving it over a lake and everything. And it goes on ground as well. And it's just like, man, if I had that, like I could find a way to turn a profit on that. That is a cool thing. If I just had one, I don't have one. Other times in the past, my ideas haven't worked out, but that was before I saw the hovercraft on TikTok.
Okay. Wow, this actually sounds like it has a modicum of like reality. Okay. Shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
wait,
because
so
it's lower to the ground, like if I crash it, it's not going to get as as fucked up as the drone did.
yeah, that drone died a horrifying death.
I
That was a
I keep saying like if you'd given me more money for that, I could have gotten a better one with crash avoidance. But I don't want to nitpick.
more the fool of me, I suppose.
One of these ideas is going to pick up, and then, man, I got you. I got you back for all of the seed money.
All of it.
I don't know. I mean, no interest, but like just the amount, right?
You know what? I'll take what I can get from you. So you're gonna like sell hovercrafts, or you're gonna make them, or you're gonna give rides on them? What's the plan here?
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that you needed an entire business plan.
I do now.
God, you're so stingy. I don't know. Like maybe I could put a 360 camera on top and like use it to map lakes or something. I don't know yet. It's got promise though, man. Come on, man. There's no way this thing's going to set your garage on fire.
Again.
Yeah, because it would have been the first time for this.
Rip mittens, man.
Hey, man. That's your bad for not being able to decide whether Mittens was an indoor or outdoor cat and keeping it in an uninsulated room. All right.
You know what? I just thought a week-old kitten needed a little bit more of a safe environment, not a flaming one. So, but it's fire under the bridge. We can move on. So what do you? So you're just gonna buy a hovercraft for $150? Maybe I need to think about this for a bit.
I mean,
I don't know.
$150 is like to do more research, and I think I can get like a scale model. If I'm gonna really do this and like go in deep, I'm probably gonna need close to $1,000.
Shit. $1,000? You mean like $1,000?
Yeah, but I kind of want to get you like at least somewhat bought in on the idea now, so that when I hit you with that later, it's kind of like, well, I'm already invested.
Done a bang up job so far, kid. Okay.
Hey, what up? Could you also stop like posting sarcastic tweets about me?
Oh, sure. I'll definitely stop.
Because it seems like every time I do one of my projects, like you're over there on your side account, like just posting sarcastic bits about it.
It's not sarcastic. It's wry observation. It's British, actually. So I'm being multicultural.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense to me. So I guess I'll take your word for it. It's British.
I'm
still hurts.
Yeah. But, I mean, British often hurt people. They did, and they do.
Okay, maybe that explains some things about me.
Ding. That explains some things about me.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. What do you know?
Well, that was Style It. We hope you enjoyed. This is a transition to the next segment.
Cody. It's me, Cody. I already did that. So I didn't think this through, which apparently is a good thing around here. So we are going to play press conference. Because I haven't played it in a while, and I like it. Does anybody in particular want to be the press officer? Jess. This will be our Jess Press. Jess Press. If you're unfamiliar with how press conference works. Jess is going to be the press officer for an undecided company with an undecided incident happening, and Dave and I, as a bevy of news reporters, will be asking questions to figure out what in the heckaroony is going on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome. I want everyone to know that this is a very, we don't want to raise our voices. We don't want to throw things.
That was one time.
We are dignified. Mm-hmm. We are the upper echelons of society. And I expect us all to act accordingly. Now, if anyone would like to open up this discussion more than I would behoove all of you to do that. As you know, there was a few oopsie daisies done recently, and though we cannot erase the issues, we can address the issues and move forward.
Excuse me.
The one with the very wiggly arm, yes.
Yes, Thomas Bernhard from Bernhard's blogs. I was wondering, why has the exhibition not been shut down after all this?
Well, a big reason, of course, is because there's a lot of money involved, and much of it goes to charity, which is twofold. First, do you want to take the money from orphans? No, I don't think you do. And second, they won't let us take it back. It is unfortunate, but here at the Guggenheim, we do want to honor everything that we can, unlike the petty, impudent individuals that docent at the Getty.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir, with the pocket.
Thanks. Kyle Kylson, kylekylson.us.
Okay.
It's been calling into question the materials used in this particular piece. That's the point of contention. Can you comment on the legality or otherwise of some of these materials?
Artists find inspiration in everything. And we here at the Guggenheim believe that our particular artist in residence was in their right to be allowed to use used Oreo Nabisco treat packaging for the larger statement that they were attempting to make. And if you think about it, what is a Warhol? If not for the contextual understanding of the great horror that is microcapitalism that you can only find in a double stuffed Oreo versus a normal Oreo. Yes. The person with the blue on their shirt.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much for finally holding this conference. We appreciate the answers to all of our questions. This one's going to be pretty quick. Basically, what do you have to say to the people who are pointing out that your specific board is a nonprofit and therefore could be considered a charity? And in fact, 8 of the 10 board members are themselves orphans.
I'm sorry, those were all statements.
What is your response, madam?
Nice.
Oh, my response is that all your observations are correct. Yes. The one with the mustache, please.
Oh, thank you. I'm not actually from a news organization. I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Oh,
Mr.
wonderful.
Armstrong.
Wonderful. Yes. We love those who shepherd the youth.
My class was really interested in knowing, when are they going to figure out how to do let's see, I have the big famous art like the board. Oh, and when are they going to get their art supplies that the organization has promised as part of the charity? Just, where those art supplies are really going to really come in handy for the kids.
Right. So here at the Guggenheim, we love children, and we want to spread art anywhere and everywhere we can. And in order to do that, our board of orphans need to also have their own art supplies. So once they have used most of the art supplies out of the good charity of their heart, that's when you'll get the remainder of them to help really push down the idea deep into your little children's hearts that you can only bloom through adversaries, especially if you're down in the ground and you're a seed, like so many of those young things are.
Over here.
The person who put their hand up first after that.
Yeah. I'm part of an independent investigative body, and we were doing some viewing of satellite images over the years, and we did determine that shortly after your last controversial art exhibition with scandal and duplicity involved, that there was a lot of digging done on site, and we suspect that you have buried the evidence of your transgressions. What do you say to that? I am live streaming this right now.
Well, here at the Guggenheim, we were just going through renovations, as you would. We don't want to fairly shepherd any specific opinions about anybody, but I'm going to ski on whom you might have gotten some of that information from. I can say with utmost certainty that while we do experience the occasional mishap, each one we do not allow to be an additional banana peel that we slip on after eating and consuming that issue, unlike those at the Yeti. And we're just building things in the basement. That's all. Yes. Oh, did you do rock, paper, scissors? You were both so close. Oh, wait, this is going to take a while, isn't it? They've gone through all of them.
Martin Strongboard, Art Review Monthly. There have been a lot of rumblings around the art critic and review world that your latest piece has been not only too perfect, but too much in the style of multiple artists combined, and reports of damages to those original pieces in their other museums. How do you respond to this this claim of artistry takery? Technical term.
I would say that if the other pieces are destroyed, who's to say what's the original if it no longer exists? What becomes true? What becomes false? That is what I would say. And
Shibathusius, nice.
yes, and I know that there are some activists out there that are doing some things in the name of the environment. And we might have possibly hired a few of them under the guise of using their techniques for the environment, of course, but not necessarily just to make sure that our own pieces remain intact. But this is hearsay. We are just a group of well-educated docents here at the Guggenheim. There's time for one more question. Yes.
Yeah. Me and my buddy here, we've really been looking for some investment opportunities. And we were wondering if like you had any, because what you've been doing like is getting a lot of attention, and basically any press is good press. And we were trying to see if we could hitch our cart to that horse.
Well, I don't know if anyone has spoken to you about your car's extended warranty or not.
Oh no, say more.
That is a good way to get some bang for your buck.
Yeah, man, that's what we're always talking about. Yeah, bang for the buck.
Yes. I extend my warranty weekly. As for doing additional investments in the arts like we have, I must say that the best way to do that is to not invest in any more stable diffusion. I've kind of taken the market on it. I've won a few fairs, in fact. And, here at the Guggenheim, we believe that if a 10-year-old from a basement can bang on a keyboard and get a piece of art, then fuck it. Why not us? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. I got so confused. I was supposed to be guessing a specific thing.
Nope.
No.
This is just an acceptance and justification game.
I was doing that and trying to also figure out like what artist I was specifically supposed to be.
Oh, I thought a couple of references. You're like, well, it's a Warhol, isn't it? And I was like, interesting choice. Okay.
Like, which one are we talking about? What scandal we going for right now?
Oh my god.
That was press conference for the final segment of the show this episode. The final segment of the episode this show. The final episode of the image. Nope, that didn't work. For the final segment, I, the voice, will hand things over to Dave.
What?
Alrighty, so to close things out for this episode, I thought we would just do something kind of just fun and simple and
like
a setup for potential failure, which is always enjoyable because sometimes failing is half the fun. So we are going to play, all three of us, rhymes. Basically, we're going to form a scene, but every line of dialogue must rhyme with the former. And I'm going to give all of us 3
Dollars.
changes.
Oh.
So every line has to rhyme, but you have 3 opportunities to call out a change to it where you don't, it's not a failure, you're not penalized. But once you run out, then when you fail to rhyme successfully, then you're out.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Is 3 too many? I don't know. I made it up.
That's it. I mean, there's a reason it's like the most popular number for doing things. So like if Dave says, man, I really wish I had a cat, I could be like, you should go to the pound. No, shit, change it. You should instead you should buy a bat. Is that
that's the question. If you change it, can you say a word, or do you is it a pass?
Whatever word you use in your sentence becomes the new rhyme.
Okay, so in that example, it would still stay the pound.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 sounds good.
Let's give it a go. And because it already came up, how about we start inspired by a pound?
Oh, we just need 1 more cup of flour.
But we're all out. Getting more would take an hour.
Yeah, and by that time, our enjoyment will sour.
We can do it. We just need the power.
Hey, I'm doing my best. You don't have to glower.
Hey, don't raise your voice either. Every time you do, I cower.
We're never going to be able to bake this cake.
You've been writing us all day. Just let us take a break.
Yeah. I mean, how important is it really that this cake we make?
Our entire lives and existence are at stake.
You know what? I'm in. What do you say, Jake?
Yeah, I guess I can make the time. I'll put off mapping the lake.
You better, because I need you to stay awake.
We're going to have to make this thing quick, like a striking snake.
Yeah. Yeah, one that you fend off with a big metal rake.
Or one of those medieval dragons, a drake.
Okay. I need to go outside real quick, but don't worry, I'll be back. I'm not going to flake.
That's good. That's good. Oh, damn. How about that earthquake?
Oh no. Look, the yeast didn't take.
Oh, okay. I'm back. It's hot outside. What's the plan?
Hey, man, I'm down for whatever you guys want to do, man.
I just wanted to put the cake in the pan.
Well, the batter looked good, but then I think we thinned it out too much and it ran.
Yeah. Yeah, and when it spilled out, and basically the entire kitchen floor, it did span.
Look, I am doing the best that I can.
What if we skip the cake and just make a flan?
Dude, are you already forgetting our flan ban?
And I made all this marzipan.
Oh my God. Well, maybe we should make something else. Something tasty.
Oh.
There's anything wrong with tasty? Hold on. Turn to something with 2 syllables.
That means Dave's got to use one.
Yeah, maybe some dinner muffins. Because you give me some butter. I'm feeling basty.
I was going to use when it came back around.
That just seems so wasty.
Oh, whoa, hold on. Like, let's not be too hasty.
Yeah. Yeah, and don't use any of the whole wheat flour. I find it nasty.
Nasty.
For real though, folks.
Melted.
Mer,
I
mer.
just wanted us to be able to survive.
Well, that's what we're doing. Baking keeps us alive.
Yeah, just a couple of cowpokes like us, we'll survive.
Wasn't that Justice's word?
Was it? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I had it. Crap. With that, we can jive.
There you go.
What's the point? There's an earthquake outside. There's water everywhere. It's just time to dive.
No, these tough conditions are where we thrive.
Hell yeah, man. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Clive.
No, I'm going out to the Maldives. The Maldives.
Okay, Maldives, Cody.
Maldives. Well, if you're leaving, I don't have to wear any of this armor. I can take off these greaves.
Oh, come on, man. Don't give up so easily. I thought we were thick as thieves.
If you're going to take off the greaves, you might as well take off the sleeves.
Yeah. It's going to be easier to rake later. Look at all those damn leaves.
Yeah, what kind of tree is that anyway? Let me ask Jeeves.
The earthquake will eat up that tree, so take care of it right now. It's your only reprieve.
Oh. Yeah, just luckily the porch is clear. Not many fell past the eaves.
Winter does it to us all, does it not? It has the power over us and it bereaves.
I understand not the tale you weaves.
Yeah, go tell it to your best friends. Those two guys, the Steves.
All right, but I think I'll have to wait until morning. They're all the way over on the other side of the hill.
Oh, I hurt my brain.
That's being optimistic to believe there'll be a tomorrow still.
Hey, don't need to get so down. Don't get so crazy. We can all just chill.
Yeah, let's keep the positive attitude. I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be there. It will.
No cake and earthquake. I'm just gonna fall ill.
Listen, the cake's almost done. We could just leave it to cool on the windowsill.
Yeah. And, we can rebound from this. It doesn't have to be a mood kill.
Our success has been taken away in the dark of night with a banshee's shrill.
Wow. That's some rhythm to it.
Oh, yeah. But isn't working under the wire such a thrill?
It is. It is. Almost as big of a thrill as how excited I get when I see my favorite pickles, dill.
And that dill just makes us all stand still.
Yep. Time takes its due, and we gotta pay that bill.
Well, I've always been, for time, a shill.
You're always going after that skrill.
Yes.
Man, I wish we were making cakes for whales. Then we could just fill them with krill.
I don't know. Krill and cakes, that seems suitable for the landfill.
Hold on
cheating?
there. Krill? Yeah, I will.
It's a damn good idea, Jill.
All right, it's been a very pleasant evening. I think it's time for me to tuck myself in to the bunk.
Maybe I should do that too. It'll help me get out of this funk.
And just think, in the morning, you'll be just bright and chipper as a chipmunk.
Yes. And perhaps by that time your anxiety it will have shrunk.
Oh.
I mean, if not, then I'll have sunk.
And hopefully this cake won't smell as bad as a skunk.
It shouldn't. We got a recipe from someone competent this time, not that other punk.
But if it does taste terrible, I'll go off to a monastery and become a monk.
You know what? Maybe we can wind down with some good TV, watch some Philomena Kunk.
That's a great idea. But I don't know how to tie it in with the word that I thought of. I guess I'm kind of a lunk.
I was just wondering about lunk.
You throw those terrible notions of yourself into the junk trunk.
I already told you that. I thunk. No.
You and your clever sayings, you know that all of that's bunk.
Oh.
Does that count? Because it's the same. It's a homonym. Or a homophone.
It's your game. Does it count?
Well, good night, everybody.
Okay, we did it. That was a form of a game called Rhymes.
I like it. That was fun.
Yeah.
I think it could use some refinement, but I thought that was a fun thing to try. Yeah. That's what we do here. Oh, that's what we do here.
Where did he come from?
What?
Where did he go?
Cotton Eye Joe. Something. Well, that was the episode. And I know that there was a reveal promise for the end, but I kind of forgot and didn't think of anything. So, actually, I'm a fraud in a mask.
I mean, you didn't promise a reveal. You just said, stay until the end.
Yeah.
So I hope they did.
Well, yes. Anyway, it's just me, guys. All right.
No. Scandalicious.
I mean, it was pretty believable, right? That I was an entire different person.
100%. I'm still shook.
I did.
I don't know that I'll ever be able to trust you again.
Well, I really hope that you can.
Oh, hey, look, I can. Oh, that was easy.
Well, thank you for listening. We hope that you enjoyed the show. If you did, let us know about it. Go ahead and contact us at wastingallthetime.com/contact. If there have been any scenes that you liked in particular in this or other episodes, go to wastingallthetime.com/vote to let us know what they were. We've actually had a few coming in recently, which is very cool to see. Thank you to those who have been submitting.
Oh, heck.
But until next time, I have been the voice/Dave.
I have been Cody/also Cody.
And I have been Jess, also known as Jess DBA. Jess.
And we wasted all the time. Bon voyage.
Oh, butts.
Goodbye.
Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.